Pepperdine Sports Productions is taking you behind the scenes of Pepperdine tennis. Omar Altmann and Bassam Beidas are Pepperdine's top doubles duo. Though they call the same country home, these two couldn't be more different. Those differences being part of what makes them such an unstoppable force together.
Well, I feel like because I'm a bit calmer and Bassam is more hyper, and sometimes when we're two down, he gets us really fired up, and sometimes when we're all over the place and worrying about what's going on the other courts, if we're not doing that well, I help us stay focused on our match and get our intensity and focus back on so we can help the other guys out.
Tennis-wise, we do a lot of opposites well. You know, he serves well, I return really well, and he finishes well at the net, which is helping me finish at the net as well. So we complement each other pretty well.
Omar and Bassam met long before they reached the courts of Pepperdine.
It was 11 or 12 years ago.
When I was younger, I wasn't very good at tennis, but he was one of the best of his age group all the time. So I always used to look and be like, oh, that guy, you know, he's 2 years older than me, he's one of the best in his age group, right? You know, everyone used to look up to the older guys. And so I guess over the years, I became better and better, and we became friends, you know. We started to talk a bit and see each other a lot at tournaments. So that's pretty much it.
That's when it started to get better. When he wasn't that good, we weren't friends.
I wasn't allowed to talk to him until I got better. So,
really?
Yeah.
Their status as All-Americans and their impressive national rankings are well known. But here are a few facts about Omar and Bassam that might surprise you.
Well, I was born in England, and I lived my whole life in Egypt. I also have a Canadian passport, and my parents are actually Lebanese.
You're like Jason Bourne.
I have 4 driver's licenses in Egypt in case I get pulled over, and I always have some backup.
So you are a guy that really thinks ahead then.
Always. You gotta be ready for whatever.
Omar is the last remaining member from the 2006 National Championship winning team.
I think I have a much greater responsibility, like way beyond of what I think I can do, and it's hard to win a national title, and I've been through it and know what it takes, and I try to preach to the guys and give them all the keys to success every day, and it's hard because last year it was me and Andre, the last two, and then when he graduated it was all on me now. I have to step up now and show the guys the way.
When they began collegiate tennis, it was no longer every man for himself. It was now every man for someone else.
To, you know, win with your teammates, share the bad experiences with your teammates, but work together for, one goal, a shared goal that we all have, to work hard together and to win together. There's no feeling like it in the world. Playing
on a team here is, you're playing for something much bigger than yourself. You're not, because tennis is an individual sport, you're not only representing yourself, but first and foremost, you're representing your team, your university, the athletic department, past players, the student body. I mean, so many people, when you play on a team, everything you do affects everything around you, and I think that's the biggest difference. And what makes it more fun that you're playing for something much bigger than yourself. It gives it a bigger meaning and a bigger purpose.